Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday the 1st of April and I'm heading home. It's about 5:45, it is 5:45 in fact. And yeah, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Did anyone get caught out with April Fools? I actually think I pretty much missed all of it. If I did catch any, it went way over my head because I didn't even notice. So I pretty much avoided all the nonsense. Of course, there's the usual ridiculous stuff like Apple producing a new iPad that's to write on, but it's got a camera bump on the back so it doesn't lay flat on the table. Ridiculous thing that would be. And also Apple releasing an iPhone 5S with some updated hardware. That wouldn't happen, would it? Complete rubbish. But other than that, no, I've missed most of it. So it's been a short week because of course, the Easter weekend last weekend, which was pretty relaxed for me, actually. Yay! Good news! Relaxed weekend. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I did catch up on Good Friday with some much needed DIY bits and pieces, some finishing off in the kitchen. I had a counter that I had to cut to the right size and put back in place, and some wood to chop and to sort out levelling out the washer and dryer to keep them all right. So I was pretty busy with that, and over the sort of the rest of the weekend I just did bits and pieces, and yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. It was all right. It was quite relaxed. The boys finally they've been kind of nagging, both of them, funnily enough, even the oldest one, been nagging about the new Lego Marvel Avengers game. They've been nagging for it for ages, and I've been umming and ahhing about it because I was going to get the physical disc because it's generally cheaper, but I couldn't get it down below like £32 or so. Really, but it was about 50 quid for digital download, of course. And I ain't paying that. I can't remember if it was 50 or 60 actually. It was a ridiculous amount, anyway. But so Good Friday, I noticed on PlayStation Store they'd actually brought it down. Got a promotion price and got it down to £39 digital download. And like I say, I'd only really hunting about, and it was only used on eBay anyway. Some of them were sealed, for getting the disc version at about £32-ish. You weren't getting it much lower than that for it as a disc. So, and I've got to admit, although I don't like paying more for the digital download, there is a bit of a problem with discs I've noticed, and that's, of course, they have to keep getting swapped in and out because you can't play the game without the disc being in. So if you want to change to another disc game, even though the game's installed on the stupid PlayStation hard drive, you've still got to put the disc in just so that it can or easy for you to say, authenticate that you've got the physical disc. So, which is a bit of a problem because, you know, kids have jammy fingers, and even the eldest seems to spend his life with his hands in butter, I think, because whenever I come to my Star Wars disc, if it's been taken out, the back of it just looks like it's been slathered through goodness knows what kind of muck, biscuits, chocolate, who knows what. It's a wonder this thing still works. So, you know, there is that downside of buying physical discs. It's a bit cheaper, but you probably have to buy it 3 times after it's been knackered by your kids. Right, sorry, I'm going to pay that bit extra and get it digital download, and it's one less game that they're going to keep swapping discs in and out for then, so it'll save me in the long run, I think. So I got that Lego Marvel Avengers game, and yeah, it's pretty good. Big thank you to Mosford at Mosford, and I'll link his channel as well. Big thanks to Mosford because it helped me out there. Got the game obviously, and the first thing the youngest wants to do, because he's been watching YouTube videos, youngest has seen the open world for the Lego game, and you can get all the different characters and be all the different characters. Whereas, and he wanted to straight off do that. That's what he wanted to go straight into it. Because I'm looking about it like, I think you're gonna have to play the game a bit. No, I've watched YouTube videos. He's 6, going on teenager. You know, he won't listen to his poor old dad. I've seen it on YouTube, and you just go straight in the open world, and you don't need to. I think you're gonna have to play some levels first and get there, and then get the open world. He wouldn't have it, so good old Mosford. I knew he'd been on it, so I thought I'll ask him on Twitter how you get to the open world. And he confirmed, as I was suspecting, but the youngest wouldn't have none of it, that you've got to play some levels and then it opens up and you get access to it. So managed to persuade him to get on with that with the eldest, and yeah, they've been solidly rocking the good old Lego Marvel Avengers. They've certainly got the money's worth out of gaming on it. Unlocked quite a few characters. I think youngest is going to be a little bit disappointed because he's desperate to find Spider-Man. And I keep telling him, oh, if you keep looking around the open world cities and whatever, you might find him. He's not in there. I've looked it up, he's not in there. So he's desperate for Spider-Man, not going to find him. What they have just unlocked recently is, because most of it seems to be like the Age of Ultron based, this game. So you've got all the sort of, you go through the missions are the sort of the Age of Ultron game part, and he's just got to the bit where of the two twins with mystical powers, there's obviously the super speedy one whose name I can't remember, and then the witch girl who bewitches them all with her mind tricks, and the super speedy character lad is really funny. He is funny because it's super fast, the Lego character, when you play it on the game, and he can run up buildings and along buildings and stuff, which is pretty cool. But he also does, you can do like this slow walk thing, and you know, like these people who do like slow running or really fast walking, as it were. He kind of does that, so he's kind of on spot, but he's moving his legs 10 to the dozen in his arms like that, but he's not really moving anyway. It's really funny. And so yeah, that's a really nice character. I had a good laugh at him while they were doing that. His youngest did this great thing. He goes zooming along, and then he'll do this slow walk thing, and he's just, yeah, it was hilarious. So they've been having good fun on that. Star Wars Battlefront, I have had pretty much zero chance on it, except did the other night get to have a few games, and you know, I could have crushed the grape. Oh, so frustrating. Got on a match. I was playing all the new, obviously, DLC content, so the new maps. Wanted to get on with those, and thought, great, on with those. And it pitched me in a heroes versus villains. I didn't really want to be in that. I was doing what was it, cargo. I got quite into cargo. That's pretty good. Oh, and then I did the new one that's just come for it as well, which is the escort, where you're going to escort some special stuff out of the building if you're rebels, and if you're Imperials, you've got to stop them doing it. It's a brand new game type, but it's quite good. I've been quite enjoying that as well. It's quite a nice interactive one with your teammates. But they put me in this heroes versus villains match. I think it just randomly chooses them after a while on the new map, which is good because I got a chance to be Greedo, and also actually not Greedo, I got to be Neum Nub with his which are quite cool, his turret thing. You put that down. But we got put in this match, and there was 3 of us on the hero side. There was 4 hero places, so there was 1 place not filled. There was 6 on the Imperial side, so all 4 Imperial villain type characters were there, but there was, plus they got 2 extra stormtroopers just batting about to get us. There's only 3 of us on the hero side, so we've got pretty much overall chance, especially as one of the people, me, is chuffing useless at everything. So they were already on a downer, so consequently we lost 4 rounds, but then some more people turned up on our side, because obviously it just kind of throws people in as they look for a game on the match or whatever, if there's one going. So consequently then we started winning. So this match was going on and on. 40 odd minutes I'd been in it, and I'd actually done not bad for me. I'd got some kills, I'd probably got a decent amount of points, and I thought, you know, this is going to end, it's going to be great, I'm going to, you know, get some decent amount of score out of this and up my rank and whatever else. Would you believe it, nearly at the end of the, you know, where we were going to get through, I think we were still going to end up losing overall, but we'd started winning rounds as well. But getting towards the end of it, I thought, I'm going to get the points, and this red box pops up on the screen saying server connectivity is really slow or something, and then it kicked me out of the damn game back to the home screen. No! Connection to the online jobby what's it thingy has been lost, and that's so frustrating. Like I said, because I was on it so long and I've been banging away at it, and of course you lose all that built up credit and whatever else. I was even in the middle of the leaderboard, not at the bottom. I was in almost the middle. I could see the top almost of the leaderboard. Oh, so I went to sleep then because I was right cheesed off. It kicked me out of it. So yeah, and I've not been on since, but that's not because I was really peeved off about that, just because I felt like I kept falling asleep on the night. And then last night I was actually up a bit later last night, but I was watching YouTube videos and up, just generally being up, and didn't get a chance to go on it. So, but yeah, so I was just so appalled losing out on that. But there you are. So other than that, I've not played much Star Wars Battlefront. Obviously, The Force Awakens, I have seen a lot of that now. Somehow a good copy appeared out of the mystery of the world, and so I've been watching the heck out of that as well. It's a good film, really liked it actually, you know. It's the fight scene with Kylo Ren towards the end, it's pretty good going actually. It's nice. So I've been not noticed me coming along though. Not enough lights going on, haven't I? So yeah, really enjoying Force Awakens. Other than that, work's been pretty good, been busy. I did actually over the Easter weekend end up doing a bit of work. Yeah, you have to do that. Got another new website on the go now. Yeah, how many websites can one man be admin of, create and whatever else? Apparently lots, because yes, I'm on another one. So topocoffeeroasters.co.uk, it's now live and up, but it's still a work in progress, need lots to do. I'm adding stuff and, you know, trying to make it. So this is just specifically to promote the coffee roasters, the big coffee roasters we do, and bring in from Turkey. It's to go alongside in May, I think the 10th and 11th of May, Cafe Cultura event in London, which is like a big sort of coffee bar type event for cafes and sort of general coffee professionals and things like that. So the website's to go along with that, and also just to generally promote, because although we have them on penaltyandcoffee.co.uk, they're kind of lost amongst all the other stuff we do, because we do so much stuff, so much. A stock take at the end of this month as well. Yeah, so we do so much. So topacoffeeroasters.co.uk if you want to check that out. And it's not, you know, it's got quite a few products on and whatever else, but I'm just trying to make it look pretty good and slick as well, which I've gone with Shopify for building that one, because I know there's some really, they lead on design for themes, and also all sort of platforms, so it automatically works well on phones and tablets as well as desktops. So that's pretty good. So check that out if you get a chance. And that's it. It's raining. I'm going in. Have a good weekend and week next week. And I'll catch you all in next week's coffee vlog.